It's funny, a lot of people ask me how many hours I sleep a night because I'm pretty involved. But what I realized even early on in high school, I was involved in a lot of activities, and what I realized is by having so many things to do, I actually excelled more. It's when I don't have things to do that I feel like I'm off balance. And so as a professor, of course, you spend a lot of time teaching, you spend even more time doing research. People don't tend to think about that, but it's actually about 90–95% of your job is running these studies and doing experiments. And if you've ever read an academic journal, it's not for everyone. And so to sort of balance that very formulaic academic writing, it's nice to have outlets like Second City, where I'm writing comedy and making people laugh, to do a cappella in Chicago so I can sing and not have to think about if the experiment worked or not, which is great because then when you have to go back to write a journal article or you get that rejection, which inevitably you get rejected in academia, it doesn't sting so much because you have this fulfillment in other areas of your life which helps maintain that balance, which I think is important. What I find a lot of college students take for granted is the number of resources they have during those 4 years of college. It's the only time in life when you have an academic advisor, a peer advisor, a class advisor, all these different advisors. And outside of that you have professors, you have student organizations, all these things to take advantage of. And maybe it probably stems from the fact that my siblings are all first-generation college students, that when I was at WashU I realized, oh, I can do newspaper, I can do improv comedy, I can do a cappella. You see that these opportunities are there and you don't want to take them for granted. So for my students, I remind them, hey, this is a time in your life when you have all these people hoping and helping you to succeed. The only people that will reap those benefits are the people who go out to actually seek them. It's the students that I see go through the 4 years of college and they've never reached out to a student organization, and then they get to their senior year and I don't know if it's as fulfilling as the students who really immerse themselves in those activities during their 4 years in college. I think it's funny because once you make that trip from schooling to the real world, oftentimes people think that they've gone corporate and they have to just do their job and they go to the office, and most people are therefore miserable. The people that I found that are happiest, especially when I did consulting, are the people who had work, yes, and they really put everything into their job, but they also had hobbies, right? Whether that was fitness, whether it was improv comedy, whether it was a book club, and striking that balance even as an adult, I think we forget because we get so busy with work. Many people have families, so they have their children to take care of, but at some point it's Maslowian, right? We have these needs that need to be fulfilled, and if you're not fulfilling those basic needs for intellectual curiosity or fitness and health, you're not going to be a balanced person. So I think that for people who are already working, the best thing you can do is look out and see what sort of interesting activities are in your area. When I was in Belleville, I was asked to do the community theater program because people knew I had done stage work at Belleville West. And again, that's Cathedral Players Guild. There's other forms of theater that if you did theater in high school and now you're 40 and haven't done it since high school, there are people your age, older and younger, who are doing that in your communities. You just have to look and find it and achieve that balance.